Hey everyone, it's Susie with Dragonfly Bees Resale Journey. It's that time again. This time, this purchase came from Shopgoodwill.com. It's a bulk purchase of, I don't remember how many pounds, of assorted fashion jewelry. Grab bag. So let's cut open into it so you can see initial impressions. Okay, here's the invoice. Let me quickly take a peek at it. It says 18.5 pounds. 18.5 pounds. It came from Belmar, New Jersey. And oh, now they started charging tax on these purchases. Originally it was $84.99, and then there's shipping. It used to be a penny shipping, but no longer. So shipping and handling was over $11, and then tax was $8.55. It came out to $104.88. And that's what it looks like. All right, let's check it out. Let's dive in. Let's start things off with some pearls. Look at these. I mean, we have so many different colors. There's this ivory. This one is gold and silver and white. More like a gray. You have your bridal white pearl. Another ivory tone, which is a little bit lighter than this one. Here's another set of blinding white pearls. This one here is also white. And then we have this that looks like kind of like a brass. I mean, pearls come in so many different colors. I mean, you've seen them in pink and purples and just greens even. So let's see what this box has to offer. This first one here, let me move these aside. And this first one is a really nice triple strand ivory tone necklace with this little heart at the end. Well, not too little. It has these roses that look to be resin perhaps, and all these faux pearls around the design. There's the back, and I don't see any, these are faux pearls, so I don't see any peeling. The top looks pretty clean. There is a lobster clasp, a small extender. This is only 8 inches long from here to the top of this pendant. And this extender is only a little bit over 2 inches in length. So we have this one. It's quite different. I rarely see something like this on a pearl necklace. Next up is this one, really long, and I gotta say it's heavy, so I believe it's glass. There's no clasp anywhere. Okay, this one here measures 21 inches long, and it has like a gold tone type of pearl, a white and silver pearl in between. They are spacers, and they look to be like little light amber colored seed beads in between. So we have this really nice one. It's got a really nice weight. Like I said, I believe this is glass, and it's 21 inches long. These two pearl necklaces are 8 inches from the top to the bottom here. This is a white pearl. It's graduated in size, and there's a silver barrel clasp. This here is also faux pearl, and it's a triple strand, slightly twisted, I guess. Maybe you could untwist it. I'm sure you can. But the interesting thing about this particular one is the clasp. This middle portion is really quite heavy. It's a polished gold tone all around. And then this here you pull out. And there's that little stem. And then you just pop it back in to close. So we have this one. This is really pretty. Very pretty. I think pearl is the birthstone for June next month, isn't it? Maybe. Okay, next pair are these multi-strand necklaces. This is a triple strand, and it is a vintage piece, and it's very small. This only measures from the top to here 6 inches, and there is an extender, a faux pearl embellished extender, and that's only about 2 inches. So this is really a tiny one. You either have to be quite slim, or it could be worn by a girl, a little girl. And it's in good condition. There's a hook clasp. Here. Really pretty pearls. Even though they're faux, it's still super nice. The ends, everything is nice and clean. The next one here is, I guess it's a more modern piece. It's a bit lighter. It's got graduated faux pearls, and these are like I said, brassy color. It needs a good wipe down. These are metal, and it does have a lobster claw clasp at the end, along with a quite a long extender. This is your 3-inch extender. From the top here to the first layer of faux pearls, it's 7.5 inches, and then up to the outer layer, it's 8 inches. So you have this one. There are some spaces in between which look to be metal, and then as you go down the line, you have these little seed pearls, and then it goes back to these metal ones. So you have this double strand tiered faux pearl necklace, and I think there's one last one to go. Yeah. Then we have this. There was a ribbon on it initially, so I kind of wondered why, and I started to take it apart, and then I noticed that there's that fish wire tied up right behind this ribbon. So this is basically, I guess, a crafter's strand of pearls to do something with, because it is like on some sort of wire, I guess. So this would be used for making something. But They're perfect. They're white, very white. And this here measures 15 inches, 15, 16 inches, I guess, in length. So that's the amount of pearls one would have to make something out of it. Next up, we have this really beautiful, look at this, seed bead tassel necklace. It feels so soft. It feels so nice. This here has gold tone polished bead caps, a lobster claw clasp, a nice long extender, multi-strands of white seed beads with the gold throughout. From the top of the bead cap to here is about 10 inches, and I mean it's about 19 inches long in total. You have this here knot, and then it falls down, cascading into all these great fringes on the bottom. Nice tassel, really great condition, wonderful seed bead tassel. If I could get it all in the in the frame. So nice. There you have it. Tassel necklace. What's the first thought that comes to your mind? When I saw this, placed it on the table, laid it out, the first thing I thought of was ice, ice baby. This is a chunky, clear acrylic, faceted bead collar necklace, I believe. It has a very clean lobster claw clasp with the extender. I'm still thinking about the ice. And a little clear bead at the end. Look at the size of these. Can you guess who makes this? She was a very funny lady, and her name is Joan Rivers. This is a Joan Rivers clear acrylic collar necklace that's in pretty immaculate condition. I don't know, picture yourself wearing this. I mean, it's a good heavy. It's not that heavy that it'll, you know, you'll walk around hunchback. It's so cool. Joan Rivers clear acrylic collar necklace. This is like Skittles, a rainbow of colors. Here we have the identical style statement necklace in a variety of colors. They all have the gumball bead on top with one little one at the end, on both ends, and also at the end of the extender. And then you have these faceted, like teardrop shaped beads hanging off in 3 layers. This one is a really pretty vivid orange. Here's this neon pink, a really pretty Kelly green, and this beautiful cobalt blue. The blue, the green, and the orange are in good condition. The pink has some wear on the chain, so this seems to have been worn quite a bit more than the others. don't even know if the others have been worn. But it's just really fun pops of color to have in your wardrobe. So we have these. Here we have some really pretty, I mean, these are pretty. Braided seed bead wire bracelets. This is nice. There's silver tone and blue and green bugle beads all around. I think this is in very good condition. And it fits really good on me. And this is what it would look like. Very beachy, very pretty colors, very pretty color combination. And then we have this one here, which is, it reminds me of a the color of pomegranates. And there's some, this is like a brass tone. Maybe bronze, but I don't know if you can see that red. It's a really pretty red color. And let's put this on. It feels comfortable. It's really pretty. So we have these two. Next up is this, what is this? I guess you can consider that a clamper. It's pretty oval. Has a very pretty, like an amber colored faceted acrylic bead in the center, and then you have these two on either side. And then this metal work. Needs some wiping, I guess. There's flowers that have AB coated centers, and they're all there. And I also see like this rhinestone, and they're all there too. Are these supposed to be butterfly wings? I don't know. Do you see that? Right here. If, you know, let's say they are wings, there's some holes in them. I mean, other than that, this is very unusual. This is the back. There's the inside. I don't know if that frame is supposed to be jagged like that. Let's try this on so you see. Isn't that nice? I just find it really unusual. It's different, and it's pretty nice. This is a, I guess, yeah, like a bronze tone. So we have this. This here's a memory wire bracelet that has a really sweet tassel at the end that has this embellished ball of rhinestones. I gotta say, this is not light. The reason why I believe it's not light is because these silver pearls are heavy, so they could be glass. And then you have these faceted beads, clear and cobalt blue, and all these really nice spacers. It's unusual because of the tassel, which is quite nice. So we have this. Here's another memory wire bracelet in great condition. This one has these awesome, like electric blue, I guess there's like a metallic finish to them. Faceted beads, and then you have these amber colored beads as well as these metal ones. It's just a really nice color combination, and it's in good condition. So we have this one. I wanted you to take a closer look at this stretch bracelet because it's quite special. I love the different colors, and the elastic is very good. It's on that stronger type of elastic, and there's these 3 bars, and they have this really pretty, like a olive green resin design. And there's also a maker's mark. And it says LC. So this is a Liz Claiborne stretch bracelet. And these are not glass, by the way. But it's still so pretty. So we have this. Here's a nice, fun, slightly chunky memory wire bracelet, and it has these faux pearl type of stones, and this is more of a gold tone, and then you have these copper tone with these amber colored beads, and you even have these faceted pear-shaped dangles hanging off of some of the sections. So this is pretty fun. Oh, you even have a little faux pearl hanging off the end. So we have this. Look at these 2 unusual necklaces. They're both on leather cords. This one here is on a very moldable, kind of like a wire inside. So you can adjust it, make it wider or slimmer. But look at the ends. It's this ivory enamel design with gold tone trim, and there's this rose gold colored crystal rondelle. There's also crystals on the ends. This is in very good condition. There's no discoloration of the leather. And I could not find a maker's mark. So we have this one. Now this one here is much softer. It has been worn. It has this decorative magnetic closure, and these match what's on the bottom. And there's just a small row of pearls underneath. This here, like I said, has been worn, so it is, you can see the difference in color. And look how soft and pliable it is. But this is very pretty too. So we have this one. Very, very unique. This next necklace is really, really pretty. I looked at it and I immediately liked it a lot. There is a jewelry tag, but I don't know the maker. So I was hoping someone would recognize that. It kind of looks like an N. Not really sure. If you do know what this maker's mark is, please comment below. Now, looking at this necklace, it's very long. It's double strand. It does have that lobster claw closure, and like I showed you the maker's mark on the bottom of the extender has a little tiny clear bead, but oh, it's triple strand, silver tone, and the middle strand looks to be like a gunmetal, but it's made up of these glass blue beads that each have these rhinestone rings around them. Isn't that pretty? And then you have these purple faceted ones, and then going down, see these glass like cylinders, and they have these little, like, one side is polished and the other side has the crystals on them. And then you also have these fun, we always love these, the little balls with the rhinestones. Then you have this faceted bead, like in a brown bronzy color, and it's just a really pretty necklace, glass bead necklace. I think it's awesome, but like I said, I don't know who that maker is, so hopefully you do. Let me know. This is another glass bead necklace. It's so pretty. It has all these faceted beads. The first layer is this beautiful green color. The second layer is this clear AB coated faceted bead with the center bead of really beautiful blue crystals in the center. And then you have these really nice green ones. It's on this delicate silver tone chain. I was surprised to see that this is made by New York & Company. There's a lobster claw clasp and a nice lengthy extender. So we have this one by New York & Company. Very pretty, right? I like it. I like it. You have a favorite so far of what I've shown? What do you think of this box? I do like the purchase I've made so far on Shopgoodwill.com. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Okay, this next one is quite a stunner. There's 4 strands. The top strand, it's all made up of these smaller black faceted beads, and then the second strand is identical to that, but then it has these dangling faceted beads in the center. And then your third strand, they go into larger faceted beads, and they have a fringe. And then the last strand goes back to that same size bead that the second row had, but you got all these tassels hanging off the last strand. Just look at these colors. Everything is intact. Everything is in, I would say, fairly great condition. There is a gold tone extender, quite long, and here's the lobster clasp, and there is a jewelry tag. This incredible necklace is made by Joan Rivers. This is another Joan Rivers, definitely a statement necklace in black, but with undertones of purple and greens, and I think, yeah, purple and greens. Do I see some blue? Maybe like a blue purple. This is pretty incredible. So we have this by Joan Rivers. Okay, since we're looking at black beaded jewelry, I found this one here. It's a vintage glass bead faceted necklace. It has a spring ring clasp. It is strung on a gold chain. It's about 18 inches long, and it's in good condition. Beautiful. And then this one here, this is a fun one. Look at these funky shapes. Really different. This one, I guess, is a maybe it's modern to look old. There is a silver tone lobster clasp at the end, and then it ends in this tassel. No, hanging medallions. There is a crystal clear rhinestone rondelle. These are acrylic. They really need a good wipe down. And let's see what else is on here. Okay, you have a tiny little rondelle holding on to this pear-shaped faceted acrylic bead. So we have this one. And next we have this black and white bead necklace. It's about 17 inches long. The white beads are solid round beads. The black beads are faceted. There's black and white seed beads in between. There's a nice gold tone lobster clasp, an extender with a little bead at the end. And oh, I see some marks over here, so maybe that can be wiped. But guess who this is? Joan Rivers. Yeah, you make me very happy. This is a Joan Rivers necklace in pretty good condition. And we have that. She's my huckleberry friend. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I saved the best for last. When I saw this, I was, what? This is a Hattie Carnegie set. Here you have the bracelet. It is a very unique hinge. Well, it's kind of like a box clasp, and it goes into that slot, and it has a safety chain. It's missing a stone, and here is her necklace matching. Beautiful. I'm just flabbergasted because I will talk to you about Hattie Carnegie. If you don't know about her, you will. She was born in Vienna, Austria in 1889. Her name is actually Henrietta Cannon-Geiser. And she came to the United States as a teenager. She worked at Macy's, and she worked in the hat department. She got that name Hattie from working in the hat department, and she thought that sounded much more upscale than Henrietta. She also admired Andrew Carnegie. Why? Because he was the richest man in America at that time. So she changed her name to Hattie Carnegie. Isn't that funny? So in 1909, she opened her first shop. She designed hats. Her bestie is named Ruth Roth, and she was the seamstress. So, okay, she's designing hats, and then you know what? In 1918, she decided to open and incorporate herself. This is 1918. This is over 100 years ago. She opened up her clothing line. And then in 1939, she decided to make, cocktail jewelry. Yeah, that's what they called costume jewelry at the time. They called it cocktail jewelry. And she got so famous that Hollywood stars, New York socialites, they all brought her jewelry. Isn't that the greatest story ever? I mean, she took Kenneth J. Lane under her wing. He designed shoes for Christian Dior before becoming a jewelry designer at her company, which was Hattie Carnegie Incorporated. Then he created his own line in the 60s. But if you ever see Hattie Carnegie jewelry, the most sought after ones are the ones before 1956. Why? Because she passed away in 1956. Her husband took over the company. It wasn't really his cup of tea. He sold it to some other guy. They kept the brand until 76. And then that got sold to another company. But, we don't care about that. We only care about Hattie Carnegie. And like I said, anything before 1956, basically before her passing, is really the most sought after jewelry. You can read an article about her a few years ago. It was written in Vanity Fair. There was also an article in New York Times. There's also a book on her. It's called Hattie Carnegie Jewelry, Her Life and Legacy. I mean, she's had such an amazing career. And okay, back to this. Sorry, I got carried away. What you want to look for is if you see HC in block letters in a diamond shape, that's rare. If you see Hattie Carnegie in script in a cartouche, that's the most common. You may also see a maker's mark that says Miss Hattie, or just Carnegie, or copyright symbol HC. So even the ones that are from before 1956, if they're missing stones, they are still very sought after. So on this particular piece, because it's a set and because it's vintage, it's not marked on the bracelet, but it is marked here on one of the petals. And it's, of course, too hard for you to see. It's not that clear on my camera, but it does say Hattie Carnegie right there. So I guess I hope I find the missing stone in the bottom of this 18.5 pound Shop Goodwill box. So yeah, that's, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy I found a Hattie Carnegie. Just look at this. I didn't even talk about it. Faceted, like milky. Well, they're clear. They're actually clear beads with like a white design going across it. And they are prong set. And just look at this workmanship. And look at that end. Ugh. And then even on this side, you have that little tiny crystal at the end of the hook. I mean, this bead would fit that. But then what would you have here? Oh. Yeah. Had to share, had to show Hattie Carnegie. So yeah, that's a wrap for this video, part 1 of this 18.5 pound assorted fashion jewelry resale grab bag from shopgoodwill.com. Please, if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel grow. If there's anything that you're interested in purchasing, please, very easy, just email me at dragonflybees@gmail.com. All the instructions are also below in the description box, or just email me. Ask me if you're unsure of anything. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. So, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope, I hope you're subscribed. That way, you get to be part of these discounted subscriber rates that I give. And also, ring the bell if you would like to be alerted when I post new content. So, this is only part 1. There's more to come. And so far, so good. I'm really enjoying what I'm finding so far. Tell me your thoughts, too. Comment below. I always love to hear from you guys. So, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.